Well, it's been a few weeks since I've done anything on the railroad. Busyness with work and life and all that fun stuff. But anyway, so I moved all my trains around and got them all out of the yard and just kind of stacked them up all over the road. Both passenger trains are here. Got stuff up here in the oil field just kind of parked wherever I could get it out of the way. Well, there's a reason for that. I got a little problem in the back hidden trackage. We're working our way around that way. So I got all these guys over here. That little switch engine, the 5 over here. It's that Model Power 260 that I took the pony truck off of and turned into an 060. That thing pulled this entire string of cars out of the yard up over the mild grade around the corners in here. Anyway, and then all these other trains are sitting here down in the yard. I was working on that 1210 for some programming, and then the 1776 is sitting there, and got another couple of trains sitting here that I backed them out of the yard, preventing them from coming into the yard. Well, there's a reason for all of that. We're going to work on that in a minute here. I got to crawl up. I got down to the yard so I can get to this hidden track way back in here. You see the clamps there. So I got a piece of drop ceiling tile that I put up here for a kneeling pad so I don't damage the track. That'd be kind of important. I'm going to put this on a tripod. Forgive the noise and all that stuff. There you go. Now we're going to turn this around and see if I got that where I need it to be. Yeah, it's kind of there. We'll zoom a little bit. You can see there's some clamps holding some blocks of wood on the track down there. Now, what happened is this track down here is exposed to a lot of temperature variations due to its locale. So I had to use some cheap dollar store super glue to re-glue. When I initially put it in, I used Alex Plus caulk, acrylic caulk, to glue this gray foamy walthers roadbed to the plywood, and then glued that down and then glued the track to the roadbed, and that worked for a while, but I didn't nail it down like I should have. So here we go now. Super glued underneath everything and clamped it all, and then I've already drilled and tapped 2 nails here in the middle, if you can see those or not, and those 2 were there we go, a little closer. We're doing pretty good so far. They're holding on. I'm putting a little bit of super glue on each nail. I'm going to put a couple more in here. We're going to kind of look at one here and see if you can see that or not. Well, not really. See if I can tip the camera a little better. I'll see if I can put one right in here, if I can see that close. That's always the hard part. One more right here. I'm going to let that drill find its own way down. Don't need to put any pressure on it. And then these, I got a slightly smaller drill this time, so than those first 2. So I'm going to grab the nail with the needle nose and just gently shove it down in that hole to hold the stuff in place. You don't want to go too deep If you push it too deep in the hole, you'll be compressing the tie. We don't want to compress that because then that draws the rails together and gives you a tight spot in the track. We do want them deep enough to hold the track in place so it doesn't wiggle around anymore. It can wiggle a little bit between the nails, but it won't be popping up in the air and derailing stuff or causing locomotives to fall to the ground underneath. And a little bit more. There we go. So essentially I'm going to do 2 more over here. You can see that or not. Nope, it's off the camera. I'm going to tip the camera up a little bit. There's 2 more over here. If I can see it. A little more light over there. There we go. That should be easier for y'all to see too. Yep. One more right here. 2 more nails and that'll hold things in place. Yeah, I should be able to clean track and drive a train or 2 around and throw it back in service can be more fun again. Oh, that one there I may have to drill again. I'm going to have to pull it out. It's not quite going deep enough. You don't want a track bumper in the middle of the road. Hold that hole go. I can't find it now. There's it again. You can't see close up anymore. Makes this stuff more interesting. There we go. A little deeper. I'm going to try to push this one deeper. If not, then I got to back out. Oh, pulling back out. Drill it some deeper. There we go. Well, that will be why I haven't driven a train, made a model railroad video for a couple of weeks. I don't know how long it's been. 2 weeks. We'll find out when I post this one. Anyway, well, that ain't going. So, there we go. That's what has been going on for the last little while. So there we go.